This is Ronnie, and these are my fixed up bloopers from my rub-on experience. Yeah, really old rub-ons. This one here has rub-ons. It's Heidi Swap, and they were 2007. So they were kind of old, 7 years old, and most of the time they went on, but like right here, and here, down here, well, quite a few places I used a marker and filled in. But it took a while, yeah, and I wanted to use it as a background because, yeah, they were swirls, so they would go in the background. But they can go on layers and over the top, and as you can see, like right here, it didn't print super great. It didn't rub on that good. But I guess I could get it all in frame. But anyway, this is my layout. This is my granddaughters, and they were flower girls in my nephew's wedding. And their mom didn't attend the wedding, and she wanted me to send pictures of them. So this is getting ready to go in the reception, and I had my camera, but the photographer that was doing the photos, her camera broke. She didn't bring a spare, so she didn't have anything to take photos with. And so they asked if I had a camera with me. Well, my brother-in-law did, and I said yeah. And so I lent her my camera and my tripod and everything, and she took pictures. So this was with my cell phone, and I texted them to my daughter-in-law so that she could see them. I took a front picture of their updos and a back picture, and they were so very good when they sat in that beauty shop and got their hair done. They sat very still. They were very good flower girls. They were just really looking forward to doing it. They loved their dresses, they loved their clothes, everything. They just really, they felt like princesses dressed up. And anyway, these were on my phone, and for a few years I finally got all the pictures off my phone, and they were there. Anyway, like I said, these are swirls, and I used a Heidi Swap stencil, and I misted in Heidi Swap Color Shine. This is a primrose, and this is a teal colored one. And then I wanted to bring some of the primrose down, and so I misted on a scrap piece of paper the hearts in the primrose and put a few in down here. And then these are some glitter thickers, and gosh, I can't remember the name. This has been about a week ago, and I pulled these out, and I finally got everything to work after I got my other video done. The one I uploaded this morning. They are Lullaby, I believe. Yes, Lullaby thickers. And these are some Recollection flowers. And I just scattered them through there instead of doing some paint. I thought, well, I'll do flowers and make it an elegant layout more. But yeah, it ended up working out. And I will show you some close-ups. I mean, if you look really close, you can see where the rub-ons didn't work that great in places. But that's the first one. And then this is the second one. And Tuesday, if you are watching, I commented on her video how brave she was to pour her Mr. Huey's on her layout. Well, I poured Mr. Huey's on mine, but not on purpose. This is my layout. And I decided to keep it. Yeah, I put my, I dribbled some here, and then I had a piece of cardstock over this picture, and I went to pick it up, and I don't know what I did. I think I must have used my left hand and had this in my left hand. I poured it all over here, and it went on the picture, it went all the way across here, across this picture, and down. And this is a pretty new bottle. I think I might have used it once or twice. And it's almost down to the half, but this part here I let sit for a couple hours and come back, and it was still wet. So then I used my heat gun on the back of it, and I was busy looking at, you know, the front and I started seeing smoke coming from the back, but it didn't burn it. It's just getting ready to, I guess, but it didn't burn it. But I don't know the name of these rub-ons. The package, the top part was cut off. I guess I got ready to use them once and then didn't go ahead and use them. So I used them different ways on here. This one, you know, like I said, they were not rubbing off. It was pretty bad. One right here was the first one I went to rub on, and there was practically nothing there. So then I thought, well, I'll try a heat gun, see if I warm it up a little bit, that it'll rub on. No, it don't want to rub on, no. So I covered it up with a banner, and I used corrugated cardstock, and these letters are basic gray letters. I have them right here, those right there, capture. And then these, I got them to rub on. This one I'd already cut out too. I cut both of these out, and so they're just kind of glued on there, cut out. But these, I kept thinking about what I could do to make them rub on, and I took Aleene's tacky glue, used my little fine tip bottle. This one's for quilling, but I've never used it really for quilling. And I went over the letters and laid it back down and let it sit there for a good while. And I don't know if it's the liquid part combined with the glue to make it stick, but they stuck. I did have a little bit of problem right here, but that's about it. They went ahead and stuck. So there is a solution for rub-ons that don't want, oh, and I had a little bit of trouble right here. It was more solid, and I did have more trouble right there. It just never came off, but these came off real well. And so there is a solution, liquid glue on your rub-on, but it is a little bit time consuming. But if it's not working, that does work. And this one here, PJ Day, is just some letters from making memories, and I put them on there because they do have their pajamas on. And my title is You Are Late, and I used some jelly bean soup stickers, and then I put glossy accents over the top, and I thought I'd outline it. I did not like that at all, so another failure on this layout. So I just took my marker and went over the whole thing, made it look like a banner, and then used my blender, which I think I need to blend some more now that it's dried. But I went over it there to make it look more like a banner. And these, my granddaughters got me for Christmas. It's one of the things they got me. And they've been wanting me to use them. And so, yeah, I finally used them on something. And put them on there, and they were from Walmart. I don't know if they had a brand name. Oh, Stickles. They're Stickles. And as you can tell, this is kind of warped. It did get, like I said, paint here and there, and so I might change the pictures out later or go over the top of them, something to get rid of. Well, they're not too bad, but you know, they're not great either. Well, you gotta really look close to tell. But there was paint on, but I did take a paper towel to that part really quick. Fill it on there. Oh! I should have been videotaping. And then I thought, well, I had, you know, paper underneath here, so I picked it up like this, went like that. I thought, that's a big thing lately anyway. And grabbed the paper towel, went over the pictures, but I got most of it off going that way. And there was quite a bit on the papers below it, too. Anyway, those are my failures. And I was going to tell y'all there is a sale going on at Fittysartystore, and I'll leave a link below. She has a YouTube channel called Fittiness, and she has a video. I'll leave a link for her video so you can get the coupon code. I think it's, I hit a deer with my car. And you get 50% off everything in her store. And her shipping prices are really good too. Anyway, I will leave the link below so you can go check it out. And check out her channel too. She does some great layouts. And if you're not, you know, if you like some of the more mixed media layouts, but you haven't never tried it, she does mixed media, and she does custom layouts on her in her store too, so you could, if you wanted one and wasn't wanting to make it yourself and didn't have the stuff to make it, you might want to have her make it. She does awesome layouts, so check out her layouts. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching and checking out my redone bloopers, or on this one, saved blooper maybe. It is going in my album. Thanks for watching. Bye. Well, I just realized that I didn't tell you about the pictures on the second layout, so I thought, well, I'll do a voiceover on the picture part. But there's the first layout. And don't their hair look cute? And there's where I cut out one of the hearts. Well, I cut out actually 3 that I sprayed on the scrap paper and put them on there so that I'd have some of the primrose down at the bottom and it wouldn't all be up at the top of the layout. And I didn't have any flowers that matched in primrose color. I had some that were pretty close, but they were darker, and I decided just go ahead and stick with the teal instead of having some primrose flowers. Like I said, they were darker. If I'd made the primrose darker, it might have worked, but I had to go back and spray again. Anyway, here's the second layout, and they are my granddaughters at school. My daughter-in-law had called me one day, and she asked me if I could pick the girls up. That somebody didn't show up for the evening shift, and she told them the only way she could stay, see how wet that is? Still looks wet. Was if somebody else could pick the girls up at school, because she was planning on picking them up instead of them riding the bus that day. And I said sure, but I would be a few minutes late because I was in the checkout. And I had to finish checking out. And I was a few minutes late. And normally, if you're planning on being late, they go on down to the lunchroom with the other kids and wait down there. But they stayed in the room because she planned on being there as they got out, because usually we would be right there at the door. And so I was late, and they were kind of aggravated with me. And their faces show it. Anyway, that's my story, and that's why it says you're late. And remember our school schedule, and school is out. Yeah, that's why all that's on there, because they were kind of impatient with me for being late. But I came right there as soon as I got done checking out, and they didn't appreciate it, apparently. I got good pictures of their unappreciation there. And that's a classroom, the bigger one. Reagan was kind of smiling when she seen me at the door, but then she decided to give me some attitude too. Not as much as Charlie, but a little bit. Wanting to know why I was late, because they knew they weren't supposed to be in that room. If you were going to be late, they were supposed to be in the other room, in the cafeteria. That's my layouts. I don't know if you really call them bloopers or not, since I didn't have the video on no more once I had so much trouble with my rub-ons, and I deleted those videos. But these are the layouts and my stories behind getting them done, because remember, rub-ons do not get better with age. I know that from experience. Yeah, use your rub-ons. And check out Fitty's art store. I will leave a link below. 50% off. How awesome is that? And like I said, her shipping's reasonable. I think it's like $3.95 or something like that. So check it out. And I'll leave a link for her channel too, so you can check out her layouts. And you might want to order a custom-made one. Thanks for watching. Bye.